We also need to talk about monitoring the system. So depends on what the client wants. A network device that fails will trigger an alert. There's many programs that can be set up to do that. You can also trigger alerts when you have an overload or congestion or a security breach, and these alerts have different parameters that can trigger them. You might be responsible for monitoring the system, or the client's IT department may provide the monitoring. Cloud managed access points have good monitoring options, but that depends on making sure that there's a human to respond to the alerts. If you're not responding to the alerts, then you're just wasting your time. And of course, you have to have a help desk for Wi-Fi, especially if you've deployed a complicated application. So think about who is responsible for providing that level of support. If the client has their own help desk, which is common in a large company, then the help desk or the IT department has to have the proper training on the Wi-Fi system that you installed. So you have to properly train them and give them good documentation. In that case, of course, the users report issues to the help desk, and then the IT department resolves the issues. Depending on the IT department's capabilities, they might fix everything. They might pull cable, replace access points, change configurations, or they might complain to you and make you do it. That's up to that depends on the situation. So what if it's your help desk? And then in that case, you're the one responding to user issues, and so you have to figure out how your help desk is going to operate. That means 24/7, 9 to 5, or just leave a voicemail box or an email people can respond to. You might have people on call 24/7, even if you're open 9 to 5. That all depends. And you may have a number of ways that users can contact you. So email, telephone, live chat. Email and live help don't necessarily work when the internet's not working. So if your internet's broken, if there's no Wi-Fi, then they're probably gonna call you. So with that in mind, think about how many people you need to staff in order to operate 24/7 or 9 to 5. And if you've only got one client, depending on how much they're paying you, you're going to be able to profit on staffing a help desk 24/7 or not. What about if you have 3 or 4 clients? Then you can staff the help desk with the same number of people, but to spread out its resources on several clients. You can outsource your help desk. You have to be careful for 3 reasons. First of all, the users may not want to work with a outsourced help desk in a foreign country. They may get frustrated. The second thing is that depending on the complexity of the system, the foreign help desk has to be trained in order to diagnose and troubleshoot the system. So they may be just as lousy as the users when it comes to that. So you can consider outsourcing your help desk, but there are 3 problems with that. The first one is that the users may not enjoy talking to someone in a foreign country. Second is that you have a situation where the Wi-Fi is very complicated, and the complexity means that the foreign help desk doesn't totally understand the system or how to troubleshoot it. They might need a lot of training. The third is that the client may not approve of having this third party be able to talk to their users or access their network for security reasons, compliance with the HEPA or SARbox or other privacy laws that say that you can't transmit some sensitive data to foreign countries. So you've got all kinds of issues. You can also create a knowledge base for the common problems, and then the users can figure it out for themselves. But again, if they can't get on the Wi-Fi and they can't get on the internet, then they can't see the knowledge base. And of course, if it's an authentication app like the shopping mall or the hotel, then you definitely need to have a help desk. The hotel probably won't do it, although hotel people can help out a little bit with the guests. Remember, if you're a guest and you're staying at a hotel and the Wi-Fi is not working, you're going to come down to the lobby, complain, and then they're going to give you a refund, or you're not going to stay at that hotel again, and the hotel is going to be very frustrated with you. So help desk is important, and that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed this presentation, and if you have any questions, leave a comment below and we will answer your questions. Thank you.